Hey guys, Scott Sullivan here with Bam Bam Martial Arts. I wanted to make this video for other instructors out there who might be considering Stephen Oliver's program to improve your school, because right now I'm sitting here in my school and it's been about a year since I started the program. And maybe when you guys are watching this video, you're like me, like I was a year ago. I was stuck. I've been in business for a long time. I thought I knew so much. I had a school for 10 years, and I thought I even trained with some other consultants. So I thought I was pretty smart about the martial arts business, but I wasn't satisfied either. I was only grossing around $23,000 a month, so not a whole lot left over. So I was kind of foolish, really. And I found out later that I didn't know jack. I didn't know diddly squat about the martial arts business. In spite of, and I'm embarrassed to say this, in spite of being in business for 10 years, I didn't know squat. Okay, and I didn't know what I didn't know. Okay, so anyway, so what happened was I was frustrated. I was online, and I knew of Stephen Oliver. And by the way, I'm a jiu-jitsu guy, MMA, Muay Thai. So I thought my impression of Stephen Oliver, I didn't have anything against him, but I thought he was just a guy for karate schools that wasn't really, for me. I didn't have anything against him, like I said, but I thought maybe he's creating some McDojos, some belt factories, and that's not what I do. I'm serious, you know what I mean? So that was one thing that kind of kept me away from him. But then again, now I'm not doing so well, or as well as I wanted to be financially. So I checked him out, and then I bought one of his videos. He had a special, and I bought one of his videos. And man, I was blown away. So that was one of his low dollar videos, and so I was really impressed. Like, man, this guy knows a lot about the business. So I wanted to go ahead and join his more expensive program. And my wife and I talked about it for a long time, and we were worried. I had two concerns. Number one, I didn't want to cheapen what I was doing. I don't want to run a McDojo. Okay, I don't want that. I consider myself to be a serious martial artist, and I don't want to cheapen what I do. Okay, so that was the first concern. Second concern, man, is it's freaking expensive. It's a lot of money for me. Making 22, 23 gross. Now he's got this higher price point. And shoot, man, I can't afford to do this if it doesn't work. You know what I mean? If it works, hell yeah, of course you can afford it. But I couldn't. So I was afraid it was going to be too expensive. That it wasn't going to work. It wasn't going to pay off. Because quite frankly, I've tried a lot of other people. I've hired other consultants, and they didn't. They gave me a few good tips, some better than others, but nothing like I would call not like a home run or anything. Okay. So my wife and I talked about it for a long time, and again, I'm right at the 1 year mark right now. So it was a year ago when this was going on, and man, I just decided to pull the trigger, and it was kind of scary. Okay, so that's what I did, and I'm here to tell you 1 year later that it was the absolute best decision I have ever made in any kind of business whatsoever. Okay, I've gone from 22 gross to now I'm over 50 in 12 months. And honestly, I had a bunch of personal stuff going on this year that prevented me from really taking all the steps that he wanted me to. But man, I doubled my gross, more than doubled my gross, So I'm super happy right now. And nor did I have to cheapen what I do. I didn't change anything. I'm still doing jiu-jitsu. I'm still doing Muay Thai. So if you consider yourself to be one of those type MMA type styles, or maybe you're in a Krav Maga, it doesn't matter. He's not going to change what you do. Okay, he's going to just make it better. It's going to you're going to keep teaching what you're teaching, but it's going to be better because your students are going to stay longer. They're going to stay a lot longer. So man, I'm here to tell you. And by the way, I'm not receiving any money for this video. I'm doing it because what he did for me. His program, and I was very skeptical of it at first, but I went ahead and took the plunge. His program is by far the best business decision that I have ever made, and I haven't even scratched the surface. I'm only 1 year into this. I'm so excited about this coming year because man, I just think it's going to be even way better. So if you are thinking about doing the Stephen Oliver program, I can't recommend it more. And about the money thing, yeah, it is expensive when you're grossing what you guys probably are now, if you're watching this and thinking about doing it. But I can tell you that if you do what he says, you will get a huge return on your investment. I think he said that he tries to give back tenfold, like 10 to 1, and he does. He does. Okay, he sticks to his word. He's completely honest, and you follow his system. You follow what Master Jeff Smith says. These guys are great, man. And when you get into the program, they got your back. I mean, I can pick up my phone at any time, and I can just put in a question on Facebook or whatever, and they're there. They got your back. So, give it a shot, man. I highly recommend it. Thanks.